Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I'm going to show you the best graphic settings in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So first, let's start with display mode. I have that on full screen exclusive. You could have borderless if you want to go in between monitors, but I prefer exclusive. I think it runs a little better, so that's why I have it on that. Screen refresh rate you want on whatever your monitor is. So I have a 240 hertz monitor, so that's what I have it on. Display resolution, same thing, same as your monitor. Aspect ratio, you want that on automatic. VSync, you want off for both of them. Custom frame rate, turn it up to what your monitor is. I got a 240. Menu, you want that turn that down to 60 because you don't really need 120 frames in the menu. It's kind of pointless. Autofocus is 30 is fine. Display gamma, this is for monitors and this is for TVs. So we can go to upscaling. I have on DLSS for better frames. But if you want a better picture, definitely go Fidelity Cast and turn this all the way up. You'll get way better picture, but you'll definitely be dropping some frames. So I do DLSS just for the better performance. Anti-aliasing, I have this turned all the way up. Video memory scale, I have it on 60 just because my game stutters, so I think it runs a little better on 60. But if your game is running fine, I would turn this all the way up to 90. Texture resolution I have on normal just because high takes up way too much VRAM. And normal is, you can't even tell a difference, so I would just run normal on that. Now for these, it doesn't really matter that much. They don't really take up any VRAM at all, so I have them all mostly on high. And usually if it's got a high or a low, I'll go on high just so it looks a little better since it doesn't really do much, it doesn't take up much VRAM, so you can just copy these down. It's pretty simple stuff. On-demand texture streaming, you want that off. Right now, I think it's causing lag in the game, so I have that turned off. Streaming quality normal, medium, high. Yeah, all this stuff doesn't really make a big difference, so kind of just skip all over that. Shadow map resolution, I turned that down to normal just because I don't really care how the shadows look. The game runs a lot better, or you get a few more frames, I should say. Yeah, none of this stuff is that big of a deal. I turned particle lighting to high just because it looks better. Ambient occlusion, I got that on both, normal. Screen space reflections, this is so there's gonna be like reflections on like windows. So if there's like a guy behind a window, if you have it on high, you won't be able to see him. You'll just see the reflection. So definitely turn this to normal or off. I have it on normal so you can kind of see a reflection, but you can still see the guy behind it. But if you just want to see the guy right behind the window and see through him, I would just turn it off. I have this on high. Weather grid, I just have that on normal. Low latency I have on. And for depth of field, motion blur, weapon motion blur, and film grain, you want these all off and turned all the way down. These just make your game look worse. There's no point of having them on, so just turn all those off. And for field of view, that's really up to you. I like 108, that's what works for me, so just find what works for you and do that. AES field of view, I have it on affected. Independent zooms in more, and it kind of looks like there's more visual recoil, so I turn it on affected so the gun doesn't move as much. I think it makes a little difference. Weapon field of view, those don't really matter, it's kind of preference. It doesn't make a gameplay difference. This you want, definitely turn these down to 50%. This is like how much camera shake there is and like movement for like guns, recoil. So if you turn this down, you'll have less visual recoil. So definitely turn these down all the way. And this doesn't really matter. Game perspective, I have it on that. You could have helmet cam if that's what you want, but I like game perspective more. So that's pretty much it for the graphics. So if you like this video, please leave a like and comment. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.